Good morning everyone. In this chapter ratio and proportion we have learned about the what is ratio, what is proportion, and what is called by mean proportion, what is called by third proportion, fourth proportion, and also we have learned about the unitary method. Okay, I hope you are all understood. Let us recall the unit. Okay, the first one is ratio. Ratio means comparison of two quantities, and then proportion means comparison of two ratios. Okay, if we have considered the proportion A is to B, the proportion C is to D. Here A and D are called the extremes. A and D are called the extremes. And B and C are called the means. Okay, and then B is called the mean proportion, C is called the third proportion, and D is called the fourth proportion. Okay, if continued proportion A, B, C are continued proportion. A, B, C are continued proportion. The second term and third term are same. A is to B. Okay, A, B, C are continued proportion. Continued proportion. Then A second term and third term are same. Okay, so A by B is equal to B by C. Okay, B by C. Then the formula B squared is equal to AC. Here B is called the mean proportion to the AC. Okay, D is called the fourth proportion. D is called the fourth proportion. And then we have learned the unitary method. Unitary method means first we have find out the one value of quantity. After we have to find out the required number of quantity. Okay, and also we have learned the direct proportion. Direct proportion means if we have considered the two quantities, one quantity is increasing, the related quantity also increasing, that is called the direct proportion. Okay, that also we have learned. Now we are going to do the worksheet problems 1. Okay, worksheet problems. From the worksheet 1, the first, second, third are homework. Okay, fourth. Okay, so first 5 are homework. First 5 problems are homework. Now we will do the 6th problem. The ratio of red marbles to green marbles is 2:5. If there are 12 red marbles, how many green marbles are there? Okay, the ratio of the red marbles and green marbles is 2:5. 2:5. If there are 12 red marbles are there. Okay, how many green marbles are remains? Okay, so what are the data are given? Let X be the ratio of red marbles is 2x. Let five x be the green marbles. green marbles. Okay, so let 5x be the green marbles and 2x be the red marbles. Okay, if there are 12 red marbles, so how many red marbles are there? Red marbles, red marbles is equal to 12. So we have considered that is 2x equal to 12. So x equal to 12 by 2. So how many numbers? 6 are the red marbles. How many green marbles? Okay, so x value is 6. Now substitute the green marbles. Okay, green is given. Yes, green marbles. Green marbles is equal to 5x. So 5 into 6. So how many marbles? 30 marbles. Thus there are 30 green marbles. And next one, 7th problem. Divide rupees 2100 between Shruti and Monali in the ratio 4:3. So one amount is there. So we have to divide given in the ratio 4:3. Okay, so let we have consider the same one. Let share of Shruti எடுத்துப்போம். Okay, let share or part. Okay, share of Shruti be 4x. Okay, and then let share of Monali be 3x. Given 4x plus 3x equal to rupees 2100. So 7x equal to 2100. So it will be cancelled. So 7 3s are 2100. So x equal to rupees 300. So 4x Shruti 4 into 300 is equal to 1200 rupees, and Monali 3 into rupees 300 is equal to 900 rupees 900. Okay, what we find out? That's it. So Shruti and Monali having the amount is rupees 1200 and 900 respectively. Okay, right. Now what is the next one? 8th one. The weight of 84 identical books is 12 kg. What is the weight of 35 such a books? Okay, so 84 books weight is 12 kg. Okay, so what is the weight of 35? First we have calculated for the 1 kg. Okay, right. Given the weight of 84 books equal to 12 kg. Okay, so weight of one book equal to 84 by 12. 12 sevens are 84. So one book, the weight of one book is equal to 7 kg. We have calculated for the 35 books weight என்னன்னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க. So book weight we have asking. Okay, so 35 divided by, okay, we have to calculate the weight. So 1 kg, one book is equal to 7 kg. So 35 books is equal to 35 by 7. So 5 kg. Here write the weight of 35 books is equal to 5 kg. Weight of 35 books equal to 5 kg. And ninth one, in the mixture of the 72 liters of milk and water, the ratio of milk and water is 5:3. Find the quantity of milk and water. Find the quantity of milk and water. So 72 liter, totally 72 liters are there. The milk and water ratio is given. So we have to calculate this, separate the how many liters added milk and water. Okay, let 5x be the liter of milk. Okay, and then let 3x be the liter of water. So in the mixture of 72 liters is given, that is 5x. So mix it. Okay, so join. So 5x plus 3x equal to 72 liters. Okay, so 8x equal to 72. So x equal to 9 liter. Now we have calculated for the milk. Okay, so liter of milk is equal to 5x equal to 5 into 9 equal to 45 liters. And then liter of water is equal to 3x. So 3 into 9, 27 liters. Okay, so and then how many liters in milk? 45 liters, and water is 27 liters. Totally 72 liters. Totally 72 liters. Okay, right. And next one, 10th problem. As per a recipe book, 3 kg sugar is required with 5 kg mangoes. Okay, so in the recipe book, 3 kg of sugar is required with 5 kg mangoes to make mango jam. How much sugar would Ritu need if she wants to make jam with 3 kg mangoes? With 3 kg mangoes. Okay, so 3 kg sugar is required for 5 kg. So கண்டிப்பாக இதை விட கம்மியாக தான் இருக்கும், because the mangoes are reduced. The kg weight of the mango is 3 kg. Okay, so reduced. So we have in this problem, we have using the alternate method, the direct proportion. Okay, right. First, kg sugar, is it? So sugar kg. Okay, mangoes, weight of mangoes. Okay, weight of mangoes in kg. In kg. So 3 kg we have required 5 kg mangoes. Okay, how much we didn't know x. Okay, and then for 3 kg. Okay, in proportion, in proportion 3 is to x, proportion 5 is to 3. So 3 by x equal to 5 by 3. Just cross multiply. So 5x equal to 9, x equal to 9 how many times? 9 5s are, sorry, 1 5s are 5, remaining 4, added 0, so 8. So 1.8 kg sugar wanted for the weight of 3 kg mangoes. Okay, wants 1.8 kg sugar to make a jam with 3 kg mangoes. 3 kg mangoes. That's it. Okay, right. So first 5 problems homework. Okay, here the very easiest one, the worksheet 2. In worksheet 2, the first, second, okay, third, fourth, write in the ratios. These are very easiest one. And fifth, sixth, these are very easiest one. Okay, you will do the homework. Now move to the 7th problem. I will do the word problems only. Okay, seventh problem. A carpenter makes 52 chairs in 39 days. Okay, a carpenter makes 52 chairs in 39 days. If he works at the same space, okay, same space, how many days will he take it make 36 chairs? Okay, so அப்படினா 36 chairs வந்து மேக் பண்ணுறதுக்கு எவ்வளோ நாள் ஆகும் அப்படின்னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ ஹியர் ஆல்சோ வி ஹாவ் யூஸிங் த ஆல்டர்னேட் மெத்தட். ஓகே, number of chairs, number of chair days. How many chairs? 52 chairs make 39 days. Make 39 days. If the works at this same space, how many days? So days didn't given. Okay. Takes to make 36 chairs. Makes to 36. Okay, here the number of chairs are decreasing, so number of days also decrease. So it's a direct proportion. It is a direct proportion. In proportion, (52) is to 36. Its proportion 39 is to x. Okay, so 52 divided by 36 equal to 39 by x. Okay, it will be cancelling. 4 table. 4 ones are 4, 4 threes are 12, 4 nines are 36, 13 threes are 39. You will calculate, simple calculation you will doing. Okay, your wishes. Okay, so multiply. So x equal to 9 into 3. So x equal to 27 days. Okay. How many days will he take to make 36 chairs? So 20 days. Thus he will take 27 days. 27 days to make 36 chairs. 36 chairs. Okay, right. Next 7th, 8th one. Sundar earns 69,450 in 30 days. How much does he earn in the 1 week? Okay, so first calculate for per day. Okay, first calculate for the per day. So Sundar earns rupees 69,450 earns in 30 days equal to, okay, now Sundar earns in 1 day is equal to 69,450 divided by 30. Cancel, 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 3, 3s are 9, 3 ones are 3 5s are. Okay, so the Sundar earns 1 day amount is rupees 2,315. 2,315. Okay, now we have calculate for 1 week. 1 week means 7 days. Okay, so Sundar earns in 1 week is equal to rupees 2,315 into 7. 7 5s are 35. Remaining 3 7. 7 plus 3 10. Remaining 1. 7 3s are 21 plus 1 22. Remaining 2 14 16. So rupees 16,205. Thus Sundar earns in 1 week is equal to rupees 16,205 rupees. Okay, and arrange the following ratios in ascending order. There is homework, 10th one also homework. Okay, okay, you will do the homework remaining problems. I will write the homework here. Worksheet 1. One, 2, 5. Worksheet 2. One, 2, 6 and 9, 10. Okay. Okay, in this unit is completed. If you have any doubt, you will ask to me. Everyone should complete the homework and send it to me. Okay, thank you students.